Welcome back to Cooking with Tammy Live. I'm Tammy, and do I have a treat for you guys today? What? Today I'm going to show you how to do my seafood boil in the oven. When I tell you this seafood boil is everything, I am telling you the truth. It is absolutely delicious. So without further ado, guys, let's introduce these ingredients and get started. We have sausages on deck, guys, a ton of sausages. We also have some potatoes. We also have corn. And in this bowl right here, we have king crab legs. We also have lobster tails, jumbo shrimp, and snow crabs. For our seasonings, we have smoked paprika, as well as garlic powder, onion powder, lemon pepper, Creole seasoning. I also have my cedar plank salmon seasoning, which I love so much, roasted garlic and herb, as well as some minced garlic, dried parsley, and butter. I don't think I left anything out. If I did, as we're preparing it, you know something? Yes, we did leave something out. I also have a packet of ranch seasoning. Woo, everything is gonna tie together, trust me. It's gonna be absolutely finger-licking good. All right, first things first. What I like to do is, I love to chop, or should I say just cut the sausages in any desired size. If you wanna leave it this big, then hey, totally up to you. But I like to kind of cut it at a slant, give it that, you know, fancy type of look. I'm just gonna set it to the side. And just in case you're wondering, these are smoked kielbasa sausages. Now, of course, you can use andouille sausages as well, but the kielbasa is just as delicious and flavorful. Cuts just like that. And we are done with the sausage. Alrighty. Now, when it comes down to our potatoes, first of all, a seafood boil in the oven is not going to take long to make at all. It's not going to take long. However, our potatoes usually take about 20 minutes on the stovetop. So what I did was I pre-cooked the potatoes, not 100% cooked, but more like 75% cooked. So that way, when the seafood is pretty much finished preparing, the potatoes will be prepared as well, and you're not going to have to try to bite into a crunchy potato. That's not cool at all. Also, you can use the microwave if you prefer to pre-cook your potatoes as well. Alrighty. And what I'm doing is I'm just cutting it to the desired size. These are some pretty big potatoes, to be honest with you. So yeah, I'm cutting it in like literally 6 and 4. You know what? I'm gonna place it in the bowl. I could start by putting it in the bowl. How is everybody doing? I hope everybody's doing absolutely amazing. Yes, I'm really excited about this recipe. As it gets closer to summer, it's nothing better than a seafood boil, trust me. And the good thing about this recipe is it's so universal. You can make like little foil packs and put it on the grill or put it in your oven, just like we're about to do. I am gonna add our corn to the mix. And the reason why I'm adding it to the bowl is because I like to season everything, kind of tumble it around, give it a good mix, and then incorporate it all together. And we are gonna start with the seasonings, guys. We're gonna add some paprika. And make sure you add enough because, well, this is like a large amount, so I'm basically gonna add enough. Add the garlic powder. And of course, add accordingly to the amount that you're using. I'm gonna go in and add that lemon pepper as well. The roasted garlic and herb. As well as my cedar plank salmon seasoning. Add it. A little Creole seasoning as well. Give it that flavor. Boom, just like that. And we are gonna add our ranch. And this is the ranch packet that you use when you're making ranch dip. Adding this definitely brings personality to the seafood boil as well. I'm gonna add a little butter. And the butter is gonna help me to be able to mix the dry seasonings with the corn as well as the potatoes. Give it a good mix. We want flavor on every single bite. Everything that's gonna be in our seafood boil, we want that flavor. Everything has to have flavor. If not, it's time to go home. Ooh, child. This is gonna be something else. And let me tell you something. This is how I do my seafood boil in the oven the majority of times. Of course, I do mukbangs. So when it comes to like seafoods and stuff, we come up with so many different tips and tricks and different ways to eat it and so on and so forth. So yes, I experiment. I play around with a lot of different seasonings. Yeah, a lot of the seasonings that I'm using for the seafood boil in the oven, trust me, is gonna be uncommon to some people. However, if you make it this way, you are gonna like literally thank me, because it's gonna be so awesome. You hear me? I'm gonna add the sausages because I want the sausages, even though it has its own nice smoky flavor, I want to incorporate it with the seasoning as well to give it some extra flavor. It's about that time. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pour our mixture onto this baking sheet, just like that. Gonna spread it on out. Put it back over here because we're not done. For our lobster tails, we are gonna take some of that seasoning in the bowl and we are gonna season both sides of this lobster tail, right? Just like that. Add our snow crab legs to the mix. Our jumbo shrimp. And it's time to mix our seafood. All right, for our seafood, we are gonna add the same ingredients. We're gonna add, now I would have done it all together, but guess what? We ran out of space. My bowl could only capacitate but so much. So we're gonna add our smoked paprika, as well as our garlic powder. Just like that. Gonna hit it off real good. Onion powder. Lemon pepper, of course. Make sure you add enough. Creole seasoning. And our cedar plank salmon seasoning. I love the cedar plank salmon seasoning because it has those little notes and those little hints of lemon and I think like orange zest. Woo, it just brings, like I said, it gives your food personality. It's very delicious. All right, I just added that roasted garlic and herb and we are gonna go in once again with our ranch. And we are gonna hit it off with some melted butter. And we're gonna combine everything together. Our seafood boil is gonna be very flavorful. It's not gonna be salty because we didn't add salt contents. The only thing that we added that had salt was the Creole seasoning. But other than that, our seafood boil is gonna be well flavored. Absolutely delicious. I left the shells on the shrimp for 3 reasons, guys. First reason, not only does it look aesthetically pleasing, but during a seafood boil, who doesn't like to literally sit and peel away at the shell and just like literally dig in and just eat away, right? Third, it's also gonna protect the shrimp from being overcooked. Yes, so cool tips and tricks, right? Cooking with Tammy, I tell you, I give you all the deets. I'll let you know what it is. So those are the 3 reasons why I like to leave the shell on. So I had to bring you in for that close-up. I want you to see our bowl of well-seasoned seafood. Oh my Lord, absolutely beautiful. And of course, we can't forget the king of the sea. We have our king crab right here, and we're about to add this bad boy to the mix, all right? And what I'm gonna do is, as of this point, I'm gonna bring our baking sheet over with our pre-seasoned sausage, corn, and potatoes, and we're gonna add everything to the mix, everything. This is gonna be one jumbo seafood boil. All right, we have everything in here. Ooh. We have the snow crab, we have the lobster tails, we have the jumbo shrimp, the sausages, the potatoes, the corn. Goodness gracious. If you have a larger baking sheet than I have or less seafood, go in there one more time. Tumble everything, I mean the corn, everything, the shrimp, the lobster, get all the seasonings throughout the seafood. Don't get me wrong, everything is well seasoned, but I just like to incorporate the flavors from everything, the sausage and everything into the seafood. However, I did run out of space, so this is gonna be it right here. What I'm also gonna do for the last final touch is to this melted butter, I'm gonna add some dried parsley, as well as my minced garlic. Stir. And the butter is hot, so it's gonna help the aromatics from the minced garlic to release, of course. And we are gonna pour it on just like that, guys, just like that. And last but not least, we're gonna add a little parsley. Wow. We're gonna cover it down with some aluminum foil, and we are gonna place it in the oven, allow it to do its thing. And I'll show you what everything looks like once we're done. So continue watching. Our seafood boil is fresh out of the oven, and look at how gorgeous, guys. Oh my God, look at that beautiful shrimp, absolutely beautiful, plump and pink. Not to mention the corn, guys. It has that nice buttery glaze. What? Look at our snow crabs and our lobster tails, perfectly cooked. I know the meat is absolutely juicy and tender, and everything is seasoned to perfection. I know you guys want to make this recipe, honestly. So of course, I'm going to share it with you. cookingwithtammy.recipes for full recipe details as far as cooking time and all that cool stuff. And of course, don't forget to subscribe, hit that like button, show your girl some love, and I will catch you guys in another video. I'll talk to you later. Bye, guys.